Meet Michelle James, Chief of Staff and Executive Director for Sean Combs Enterprises and Bad Boy Entertainment. For nearly 2 decades, she's been at the forefront as a brand ambassador for some of the most influential publishing and entertainment companies, such as Harper's Bazaar, BET, and Essence Magazine. From her office in Manhattan's bustling Midtown district, a self-assured James speaks candidly about climbing the corporate ladder, success, and her multifaceted position working directly with Sean P. Diddy Combs. Find out why she's the boss. So before we step into a day in the life in your shoes, we need to know what kind of shoes we're getting into. So it's time to check out the shoes. Shoe game check.
Well, today I am wearing BCBG Max Azra. I am a wedge fanatic. But these are a shoe that, what I find, they're great for summers. Like, they're sophisticated, but then they're also fun for summer. And they're ultra comfortable.
Right, height and comfort. What more could you ask for?
Exactly.
What is your typical day like here, or is there a typical day?
There is no typical day, and I think that's one of the exciting things of the position. Tomorrow you may get a call from the president that, we're doing this gala and we absolutely need Mr. Combs to make an appearance, or you may get a call from a network, or it could be a new brand of Ciroc is launching. There's so many different things that kind of go into the daily movement that there's never a day that's the same. So it's when people say, what do you do all day? I say, I do everything.
As a woman in a leadership position, have you ever felt like you had to do more, do better because you're a woman?
I remember at a young age, my aunt told me 2 things. She said, you have 2 disadvantages against you. She said, you're a woman and you're a black woman. When you're providing quality work, it doesn't matter your gender or your race or anything that make you unique and different. The work will always speak for itself.
So what's been your most memorable moment since you've been here at Bad Boy?
There's been so many fantastic moments, but I would say the international release of Last Train to Paris. It was really the first opportunity I had to really see how the Sean Combs brand was positioned internationally, and just to really see people who really can't even speak English know every word of a Bad Boy record. And so for me, it really just kind of changed my view of how brands really kind of cross with no boundaries, how powerful that can be. It's also an amazing album, so make sure you check it out. Right, make sure you check it out for sure.
Right, so all this traveling, all these different things that you do, this is not a 9-to-5 job at all. So how do you find time for yourself, or is that something you're still working on?
That's a work in progress, and if you find the answer, please give me a call. When I first met with Sean, he communicated that to me, and I really think that, part of a team is really looking at a bigger vision. And you kind of have to be 100% committed to that. So I'm still working on the balance, but every day I'm getting closer to that goal. So let me know if you find out how that works.
So while you're figuring out how to balance and time management, you are reaching back and helping young women who were like yourself. You have a scholarship. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yes, I do. And I think it's really important for women to support other women. They don't see women running corporations. They don't see women being game changers, so to speak. So I think it's important to show them role models, and what their reality is sometimes very different than what we see every day. So it's important for me to be able to expose, to be able to educate, and to be able to provide whatever access that I can to help them to obtain their dreams.
What are, could you say, maybe 3 qualities that you think are essential to being successful in an industry like yours?
So the first quality I would say, commitment. And, that is really a commitment to yourself. Don't let anyone else's fears get in your way. Live fearless. Integrity. Be who you are, and be honest about it. And then the third quality, and I cannot stress this enough, and that is always operate with kindness. People want to work with people they like. And I can say throughout my career, people, you're going to have some jobs, people say, oh my gosh, she was amazing. You're going to have some jobs, people like, oh, she was blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you can ask anybody about me, and they would say, that Michelle is a good person. That Michelle, I really like working with her.
Well, we are very glad that you were so kind to sit down with us for She's the Boss.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you. And thank you for tuning in. And you can go to madamenoir.com for more episodes of She's the Boss, or hang out with us on Facebook or Twitter at Madame Noir. Till next time.